Well, yeah, tax deadline. April 15th, calendar says. You're scrambling to get things done by midnight. Glen, Wright from Worth Financial has some last-minute tax tips for you. And I'll tell you, Glen, there's a lot of folks out there who are going, uh-oh, I haven't done them yet. What do you say to those people?
Well, if you haven't done them yet and you're not organized, then file an extension.
Okay, so file an extension. I mean, that's it seems easy, but I've never done that. Is it an easy thing to do to file an extension?
Eric, it is. Actually, all you have to do is there's a form called 4868. You can go online. You can actually file electronically. And if you file, then make sure, if you file an extension, make sure that you get an electronic receipt.
Okay, right.
And make sure that that's done.
That's a big. How long does it take to fill out something? Is it a long process to fill?
No, it shouldn't take too long at all. Well, it depends on the complications of the tax return,
right.
But it shouldn't take too long. But if you do file an extension, I do want to add this piece too. Make sure that you pay at least 90% of what you owe so you can avoid any type of penalty.
Okay, so pay 90% of what you owe. But if you're asking for an extension, then how do you know what you owe? Because aren't you just using that time to figure out your taxes?
Well, right. Well, part of it is you're going to fill in as much as possible,
okay,
as you can, and then whatever that number is, pay 90% of that. And then even if you overpay, then you can always get a refund.
See, I always thought an extension meant I just had more time to be lazy and procrastinate.
No.
You got to still do some work. So what are some good tips for those who still want to save some money? Maybe some deductions they haven't thought of, things that you come across that you say, hey, this is a good idea.
Well, the first thing is really planning, making sure you're well organized, looking at the mortgage interest deductions, education deductions. If you pay more than 50% for someone's well-being, then you can claim them on your taxes. So make it, and even they could even be adults as well. So make sure you have that. And for contributions to retirement accounts, this is huge. To make sure that you can still add today, if you want to, up to $5,500 in your IRA. If you're over the age of 50, then you can add $6,500, and then the simple IRA, SEP IRA, you can also make contributions as well, up until, even if you extend, up until the time you actually file your final tax return. And take advantage of everything that's available. Now, this year, the tax law changed in North Carolina. Some folks are paying taxes. They're not used to paying taxes. That's right, and that's why, in my opinion, it's very important to go out and seek some help. So the tax code, the federal tax code alone is over 86,000 pages. So, and it changes, guess what, each and every day. There's a revenue ruling all the time. So it's good to seek some professional help just to make sure you're on top of it. If you don't have the time, like most of us, don't have the time to read and go through all of this, then get some professional help. And if you're going to do that, one person or one qualification I would look for is that CPA designation, because now that person's a fiduciary, meaning they're legally responsible to make sure those tax returns are correct. I love it, Glen. That's what I do. I just take all my stuff and send it to my CPA. That's just in a big pile. That's it. Like, you sort this out. Okay, good stuff, Glen. Appreciate it. All the information's on our website. It's fox46charlotte.com. Let's also discuss this. The Better Business Bureau is doing their part to make sure that your important tax documents don't fall into the wrong hands. That's why they're offering free shredding this Saturday in the Queen City. Bring those old tax returns, bank statements, and other personal documents. Get them securely shredded. All you have to do is go to the Charlotte Latin School parking lot. That's Providence Road between 9 and noon. And be aware of this. You can only bring 4 boxes or bags of documents, not a whole ton of stuff. Here's Paige.
All right, thanks, Eric.